Very good afternoon to all the participants of this particular module on remote sensing and GIS applications. Today, I'll be taking not exactly a lecture, but it will be a kind of demonstration because this module you'll be covering a lot of applications for various kind of resources management on whether on water resources or forestry or disaster or crop ocean and so on. So various disasters will or various applications will be covered, and in all applications you will be hearing about various kind of satellite data that is being used to derive information. So, now the question arises that if we want to access data, ISRO's data, how we can get that data. So we have ISRO, we have a portal called developed by ISRO, which is called Bhoonidihi. It is ISRO's Earth Observation Data Hub. So I'll just basically start with some slides what I'll be demonstrating, and then we'll go to live website how you can exactly do it. So this is the web page. If you once you go into the page of Bhoonidhi, there are various links. So I'll be speaking on the main page. You will find there is a Vista, there is a Bhoonidhi browse in order, a Bhoonidhi resources, and Upgraha online viewer. So these are the four buttons which you see in the main page, and this is the how the Bhoonidhi portal, the icon. If you click on the Bhoonidhi browse and order, so this is the way the icon opens up, and how you can there here's example where I have tried to browse the data over Delhi. So I am getting the passes which are available on the date I have chosen. And before you go into to look for data or to explore data or explore all the functionalities within this portal, you also need to sign in and create your user ID and password so that you can access the page fully. And once you create your user id and your login details, you also need to select some applications which you are looking for. So you need to click some of the applications which you will be interested to explore the data. And once you have clicked in, this is the kind of page that opens up, which shows you in the right side you have a full panel where you can see the base satellite picture, and on the left there are options where you can put area of interest, that is in the form of location, polygon, shapefile, map sheet, events, and next is data range, from which date to which date you want to see the browse the data, what kind of product you are looking for, application, which kind of satellite or sensor you are looking for, whether you are looking for coarse data, moderate data, very high resolution data, that you have to define, and whether you are looking for openly available data or data which has pricing, you are looking for that. And there are certain advanced filters, whether you are looking for cloud free data, all that filters you can be are available under this option. And once you have given all those inputs, you can submit your input, and you can search for the particular location. In this example, I have taken the latest. You must have heard about the Lunak lake, where we had a GLOF event. So I have given the lat long in decimal degrees for this location on the left, and then I have given the dates, and then I have specified that I am looking for optical data. And once I submit my query, so I get two data sets which are available on this location for the period that I have searched, uh, and those both data sets have been acquired on 21st October 2023, and data is available from the Cartoset 2E, and it is in panchromatic mode. So on the left, once you submit your search, you will get the search results in the second tab. And when you see the data, there are certain other icons like metadata, image extends, you can publish the data on the map, and you can finally add the data to the cart. So like if you click on the first icon here, that is I, it gives you the metadata information. It tells you what is the data about. It tells you that what is the satellite, what is the sensor, what is the date of pass, imaging orbit number, ground orbit number, and so on. There are other details also, and what is the area being covered, top left latitude, top left longitude, bottom right latitude, and bottom right longitude, and the center coordinates. So it gives the coordinates, and you can also enhance the image. The browse image also can be enhanced if you want to have more clear observations, like brightness and contrast can be changed over here. And you can also get the extents of the area that is being covered by this particular satellite on that date which has a pass. So yellow box are the two images that are covering this area, and red is the box where I have given a query that I want to find area for the red box, but yellow is the extent of satellite pass on the date. And if I publish on the map, I can also get the extent of the image where exactly it is covering. So here I have published only one image. The second image lies on the bottom. So you can get the image also. And if I am satisfied with my data, I can add this data to the cart. Because this data is priced, you can see the data. Once you go to the cart, there are again two options, open and priced, and this data is priced. So you can select the product specifications, and it will show you what is the product type, what is the processing level, enhancement, projection, resampling followed, or what is the format they'll supply you, and what is the cost of the data. So this can be added to this particular, this particular cart over here. And once the data is finalized and you are satisfied with the pricing, whatever projections have been considered, or whatever locations you are looking for is done, you can add this particular to the cart, and you can convert your order further. You can you can generate the pro forma invoice or the PI invoice. You can add your name for reference, or you can add, like this is for Lunak Lake, you can add the Lunak Lake, and you can get the reference, and you can then convert this further. You can convert this order for payment. I have not gone to further because this is only to demonstrate. Similarly, they have one more portal. One is more, that is called Bhoonidihi Vista, where you can see, you can have a comparison between the pre and the post, or there are panels. Left and the right panel is given, where you can add two sets of images, whichever you are interested to compare in the panel, and you can have a swipe, and you can swipe these images to see what are the changes between the two dates. And you can also increase the contrast level or the brightness. Some image enhancement tools are given. Also some GIS enabled tools are there which allow you to have some area measurement, or also you can set your locations. So this is the example that recently we had Lunak Lake, breach was there, or rather to be specific, there was a Glof Glacier Lake outburst flood event, and most of the people were looking for this particular site. Maybe you also may be trying to access some kind of information where I can get the data. So if you were knowing about this Bhoonidihi Vista or the Bhoonidihi portal, you could have access the data. So I just show you example. I have identified this particular location. You will get the tools on the right to pinpoint on the location. Once you have pinpointed the location, you get the box, and you have to select the left panel and the right panel. So on the left panel, if I select left panel, I have to select which satellite data I am interested. So by default, there are certain options available which are given by the portal. So I am looking for the microwave data. So EOS 04 reset 1 data I am looking for. Mode, if you are knowing, or if you are not knowing, you can have try all those modes under whichever the data is available. And polarization, by default, it will, whatever polarizations are there, it will show you. So in our case, I have taken HH and the dates, because this event happened on 4th of October. So 4th of October, I have given the date for the left panel. And On the right panel, I have taken same satellite, but date I have taken of 17 September, that is before the event. So I have taken two dates, one before the event, one after the event. So generally, we are interested to know what was there before and what was there after. So we need not to download the data and go through all the data, but on the fly, it gives me the facility to compare two data sets. And here I have two images. I'll show you an example. But if you swipe this image, you can see this is the Lonak Lake is over here. This is post event when the water has drained out. And if I swipe, because this is my presentation, I'll show you an actual, I'll demonstrate how you can do it. If you swipe this tool, you can see the image below it shows you before the event how the lake water was there, and you can zoom this place and also do your area computation statistics. You can compare what was the area before and what was the area after, can be measured on the fly. So sometimes such kind of information are required for rapid information, whatever your interest may be, maybe disasters or other kind of applications you are looking for. But finally, in this module trains you to make use of data, and you need to look for where the data can be made accessed, or it can be get, you can get availability of the data. So this is the one portal. They also have one Bhoonidihi Upgraha, one more option is there, which shows you the live location of the satellite passes as they are passing over the globe. So you can see exactly where reset 1 is going to pass, on which date the satellite is going to pass. And this pass also has next 2 days of forecast, where the satellite will exactly be after 2 days. And beyond that, they give a rider, because this, there are certain changes and it may not be very specific. So the today's satellite pass are very specific, but as the days increases, the specificness may get little not be so accurate. So they also give a rider. So this is the what I was trying to tell you through my presentation. But since it is a live demonstration, I'll take you to live. My idea is not to keep you in to the lecture mode. So we will go to this particular portal. You can Google out, or you can write bhoonidihi.nrsc.gov.in. I also, if some of you are having the access to your particular browser, I request you all to log into this particular page. If you are able to access this page, you access this page with me, and you can simultaneously do this particular accessing of data. So there is browse, there is Vista, I told you, there is Bhoonidihi, there are resources, and there are Upgraha viewers. So you can come down, and for each they have shown you how the description, what specifically they are meant for. You can have small descriptions what they are trying to provide you, and also there are tutorials. You can go down, there are data pricing, what is the, because now once you browse the data, you also want to see the cost of data. So data pricing is available in this particular option. You can see what cost of data is costing, what resources are there. Also there are live videos, or there are demonstration in the video form, which you can access and carry out for doing your whatever tool you are trying to access. So we'll start with the Bhoonidihi main this particular page. Let me have login. So till this page opens, I can just show you this way also. some error is coming. No problem. In the meantime, I can just show you from this. Now we are logged in. Uh, okay, so we'll start. See, so this is now now it is logged in. It shows. Now what we can do is, now it is location. Okay, now you can put a place name. If you know the name of the place, you can type the place name, or if you do not know the place name, you can also get the let long. I was trying to tell you about the Sikkim Lunak Lake, so we'll go to Sikkim. If you are aware of the location, you can go directly to the location. If you are not aware of the location, you can put the latitude, longitude if you know. If you do not know that, you can type the name. By default, it will give you some names which are within this. Like if you type Delhi, by default it has a list of names. Those names will be picked by the from the database, and it will take you to those places. So if you click on that, on the left side, you are seeing there are lat longs, latitude and longitude are coming both in decimal degrees as well as degree minute seconds. So if you click on a particular position, you can note down the latitude and longitude. Suppose for my Lunar Lake, it is 27.90 and 88.19. So I can go to my decimal degree. I can type over here 27. 27.18, and next is my 88.18. 27.91, and okay. And I can click on the area. So it takes you to that location wherever I was interested. So I was interested on the Lunak Lake. Once I have given the latitude and the longitude in decimal degree, and I have clicked on this particular icon, you can also click on the icon. It takes you to that particular location wherever you are looking for. Then, so one way of finding is by latitude, longitude. One way is by putting the names of the places. You can go and put the names of places like Delhi or other place if you know that thing. Or you can do by polygon. If you have, you can draw a polygon by giving the upper latitude, top left latitude and longitude, and bottom left, bottom right latitude, longitude. Or if you have a shapefile of that particular place, you can go by that. If you have map sheet or any events, they also have given some kind of flexibility. Whatever events have been covered in the past are there. I'll show you later. Now you need to have a data range. So this event has happened on the 4th of October. So let us say I am interested after before the event 20th September, and on 4th of October this event has happened. So I'll browse up to 5 of let us say October. My product is standard. I now I can go for what kind of resolution I am looking for. Suppose say if I want to say very high and optical, so it says that this data is priced. So I can click on the priced option. I can select Cartoset 2E pan and Cartoset 3 pan. It is showing they are available on this particular date, and I can submit, and I can 1 minute. let me, I can also change it to, let me, okay. So I have now, there was some, it was, some time it takes time to fetch the data, but now I have changed my option. I have gone to, location is same. I have tried to search for microwave data. Time period is same, 20th September to 5th of October. And I have, instead of searching for optical data, I have searched for microwave data. So anyhow, so microwave, I have given the option that I want high resolution 1 to 5 meter microwave. So EOS 04, FRS 1, FRS 1 mode is available. And once I submit my request, it shows that these many data sets are available on that particular given date. And you can, zoom down and see the passes, how they are going. So red is my area of interest which I am interested, and yellow are the passes that are available for my date of interest, what where I want to see. So 4th of October this particular event has happened. I can, on the left, you can click on the image. This image opens on the next panel. You can zoom. This is the Lonak Lake over here. You can also, click on the metadata to see the details of this particular satellite which are there. So it shows you the details that this is a satellite is E04, sensor is SAR, date of pass is 5th of October, imaging orbit it gives, ground orbit, scene number, sensor specifications, what is the polarization, what is the incidence angle, in which mode it has been acquired, whether ascending or descending, and look direction is right or left. Now in this case it is right, and ascending mode it is there. Also the coordinates of the top left and the bottom left and right, top right, bottom right are all given over here, as well as you can see the scene, whatever scene we are trying to access. You can have some kind of enhancement also from this. If you are not able to see the image clearly, you can increase the brightness or the contrast, so that the lake or whichever area, in our case this is Lonak Lake, so I am now able to see it more clearly with the options, with the contrast, or that can be used to have better visibility of my area. Now once I have seen the metadata, I can also see what is the pass among all these scenes which have come out, where this particular data is placed, where the pass is available. I can click on those particular scene. So this is the pass where Lonak Lake is over here. So this is the particular scene that is covering it among all other scenes. So this is the scene where it is getting covered. So this is the scene where it is getting covered. Now I can publish. I can also publish my image on the map itself. Now I can see it on the image itself over the background layers. I can see also this particular satellite data, how it falls, how the pass is exactly covering this area. It may take some time depending upon your internet speed and other things. It may take time, but it shows you where exactly, whether your lake is being covered or not, because you have to order this data. So you should be in a very correct position, whether your pass is, sometimes the passes are being covered half in one pass and other in other pass. Then you need to have two scenes ordered. And if it is covering your area well, whatever you are interested, you can go for one scene also, because suppose say you are interested only on the lake part, one scene is good enough. But if you are trying to access or study the snow or the watershed on the other side, or entire watershed, you may need to have two passes. Or if you are trying to study what happened down the stream, you need to have more passes. But for our purpose, this lake is well being covered, so I can see my area has been covered, this particular particular satellite. Now you can add this data to the cart. I have to add this data, 4th of October. So I can add my data to the cart. So once you add the data, it says added to priced cart. So this data is not free of cost. It is under priced category. So this data, so now I can go to my cart option. So there are two, one is open, one is priced. So under open, there is no data availability it is showing, but once I go to priced, I've ordered single scene. So I can see my order. Whatever scene I had selected one scene out of so many scenes. There were many scenes available. So whatever scene I am interested, I can go for there. And you can again cross check whether the scene that you are looking is getting covered. See here, there are many scenes. Now whatever I have selected, it is not covering the area I am interested. So maybe that means while selection, I have not taken the correct option. I can go again back to my search results and again see exactly see which scene is getting covered. So I can again put the query and again publish again. And again add it to the cart so that my data whatever I am looking is correctly. Now this scene is correct. So now I can add to the cart, move to the cart under priced single scene. So this is the scene that I was looking for. Again you can see again. I can see on the main page that this is the area that I needed. Same data is getting covered. I can again also click on the image to again see before ordering my scene is correctly selected. So my scene is correctly selected. You can go for select product specifications. So once you click on the select product specifications, it shows you what kind of product type it is there, what is the processing level. If there are options, by default there are certain options already filled in your form, but you can click. There are it is by default it is giving UTM, resampling it is giving cubic, format GeoTIFF, datum is WGS84, dispatch mode will be FTP. Already data is quality checked, and this you can get on this particular site. These icons are not fully coming into this particular page. Once you have given this specifications, you can further down below there is one option called add product specifications. This browser is not fully displaying those options. Here you can add this product specifications. So it will show you you can add some reference, whatever reference of you want to add. Suppose this is Lunar Lake, you can add Lunar Lake, and you can generate PI. Now this PI gets generated, pro forma invoice generated, and your PI number is 67611. It is dated 8th November 2023 at 4:39. It takes current time, and PI actions, you have to go to PI actions to convert this to order. By doing this, you do not your order does not convert. You only generate your PI number. You have to convert this order further for processing, which I have not done because it again goes to then you need bank account and all other details. So I have left over here. You can generate the PI, you can generate the pro forma invoice, and further if you click on this, you for ordering you need to have payment mode and other things, which details are given on below. Online remittance details after generation of pro forma invoice, how you want to make the payment, and all these are given in this particular PDF, which can be studied, and order can be placed. it says proforma invoices generated. Please convert to order. So once you now convert to order, you need to have all, you need to study, you can study the details about from that particular thing. Now we will go for another option, that is so similarly you can select for any other area also. Suppose say if you are interested in Delhi, you can give by place name. You can also go by place name. And if you are not interested to, if you are knowing the names of the location, you can type the names and if they are available. And suppose if you want to see any kind of data, suppose say I want to see any medium kind of data, priced data, any pass is there of so it can show you whatever scene is there. It will show you that this there is only one scene available under this whatever query I have given. So one scene will come out. So same way you can, you can have if you are interested in suppose for harvesting, any harvesting changes are there or any built up changes are there, you can increase your period for data selection. Suppose you want to see, before the harvesting season how the crop was there, and after the harvesting how the things have changed. So you can have increase the data period, and accordingly if you are going for very large area, you can have medium or low or coarse kind of data. And if you're going for very specific areas, you can have high or very high kind of options of selection. Under this open data, you can also select for sentinel 2A data. Again I'll take you to my Lona click only, just to show you more clarity how this open data also can be accessed from here. I'll just take you to Lona, how this open data can be accessed from here. Again you should know the lat long. Lat long, once you reach here, you can just go on the right side of the panel and lat longs are available. You can see 27.91, 88.20. Again you can, instead of filling for name, you can go for, you can fill your own lat longs. There is some mismatch on the lat long. I'll just again see this lat long is 88.19. So I'll just put 88.19 over here. It will land to the correct area. Now let us search for open data. Now Sentinel 2 is also available. Now I know this event has happened in September. So let us take any data from September 20, let us say up to 10th of October, and just give a search for open data. And I know Sentinel 2A, I can stick level 1C. It is a more processed product, and I can submit. So I'll get these many data sets, and I'll show you how this data can. Now whether this data this data is covering my area or not, I can just click on this image extents. So this area, this image is not covering my area, it is going out of my selection. So I can remove this, this is not required. This is also not covering exactly. So this is covering my scene, but okay, I can just open the scene. This scene is also partial coverage is there. So I can again increase my, let us see, I can increase my time period. 10th of September to 10th of October. Open data, Sentinel 2A level 1C, Sentinel 2B level 1C, and submit. Now let us see this data. Yeah, this is covering my extent, so I can just open this data. And now if it is close this. This is of 16th of September. I can publish this data on the map itself. So this is a data is available, but this data is browse is coming at a little coarser level. You are not able to see the lake clearly. I can again. So you can see all the data sets that are available on this particular window can be seen over here, and you can compare the pre and post Sentinel-2A also open category. Now I'll take you to another example of this Bhoonidihi Vista is there. Let us see in this. I'll show you more how you can do some more analysis. What we are earlier we were able to only browse. Now I'll show you. It says this is a comparison slider. It says to continue select an area of interest. So first we'll select the area of interest. Again, let us go to Sikkim area only. So this is my area of interest where I am interested. So on the right you will get some tools like polygon tool or icon tool. You can just click on this particular tool. So your area is drawn over here. Now it shows left panel and the right panel. On the left panel, I can take EOS 04, that is a SAR data, microwave data. I can take, now it shows date, which all date are available. I can take 4th of October, or I can take before October. I can take 29th of September, it is covering, let us see. I can take 17th of September, add layer. So this layer gets added over here on this panel. On the left panel, this layer gets added. Now on the right panel, again I'll take EOS 04, SAR MRS, and the date on the date which this event has happened is 4th of October, add layer. Now let us move to this particular area where this event has happened. This is the lake, Lunak Lake. Now you swipe. On the left is the lake which is before the event, and on the right is a lake which is after the event. So you can swipe on the fly both images which are available from reset, because on that particular day you had lot of clouds, so optical data was not available and only data available was from reset. And this microwave can penetrate the clouds, so you are able to see the both changes. The dark is the water, because of specular reflection, water behaves in dark color, and whereas on the bottom image you are seeing black, half, almost half of it is black and half of the black has been converted to some white and grayish tone. This is because the lake has frozen. It has not emptied. The lake was not empty. Water is still there. It is, water is still there. But what has happened, this part of the lake has got frozen. And microwave signatures for this particular area are behaving as if adjacent land or other areas near to the lake are there. And it gives an impression that the lake has got emptied, but it has not got emptied because this has a high dielectric constant, and you are getting higher backscatter in this particular area, and you are getting a higher backscatter as compared to the pure water. So in this part the lake has not frozen up, and here the lake has frozen up. Definitely some part of it has got drained out. So now what are the changes? I can zoom in. I can definitely see this black has reduced. That means some changes have happened on this particular area. And if I go on to the mouth of the lake, there are some changes. This particular part has got drained out. So you can compare here. And if you want to do some statistical analysis, there is a tool called measure distance, or do some kind of measurement. So I can draw, this is 17 September. I can draw tentative polygon to see what is the area of my lake on that particular date. So it shows you it is 1738692 square meters. Yeah, means roughly 1.7 square kilometers, because this is roughly I have done. If I do precisely, it will be 1.6 something square kilometers. Now what I can do, okay, so let me show you this. It is very interesting. You can also do at your end. I'll again do it. I am doing it again to just show you the changes before and after. You can also click with me using your mouse if you are able to do it, so that you have live understanding. You just now it is roughly 1.68 square kilometers. Now I can also digitize my from my pre image. I also have my pre image where I can see water is only up to here, and so now area has come to 0.69 square kilometers. From 1.68 square kilometers, it has come to 0.69 square kilometers. So I can see both polygons on my window. I can see the changes in the first polygon and the second polygon, how the things have changed. This you can see here. Now, very interesting thing I'll show you. I can just delete. I can just delete this polygon also. Now, if I take a date much later than this is on 4th of October. If on the right, instead of putting 4th of October, if I put 7th of November, say 7th of November data is not so good. I can 29th of October. Data is not available on 29th of October, 21st October. Yes, see 29th of October again. On this I'll take 29th, and in the left I will take 4th of October. Now see, 4th of October the water was very less. We were not seeing full water, but on 21st of October it says as if the lake has again come back to its position, because the snow, the ice that had frozen has melted. Now again you are able to see the signatures of water. It was not that the lake has emptied to its half of its extent, but only the lake had got frozen up, which melted in due course of time. And in 21st of October again you are seeing the signature of water. So this is a interesting kind of analysis that you can do on the fly to have quick understanding of the events, or for ordering your data which dates will be more useful. You can also do any some kind of brightness or whatever enhancement you want to do on the fly to see your images more clearly. And since this is SAR image, so you will have so see this, you can do the enhancement. So this is the way this particular vista will help you in comparing, it is a comparison slider where you can compare two images, pre and post, and compare how the changes have happened. And not only for this is an microwave data, you can also go for Sentinel 2A. I will show you an example of, optical, how you can compare optical data. Let us say on the left I can have any date which is before the event, say 26 September. Yes, 26 September. And right again I take Sentinel 2A 2B and I take a date in November. And I can do some kind of enhancement if I am not satisfied with my contrast or other thing. Now you can swipe again. So this is before the event. Before the event, this is the lake. After the event, this all, if you are able to see at this particular zone, this is the breach. This is the place where the breach has happened and the water has gone out of the lake. So you can see how the lake has been emptied. And interesting, if you go back, you can also see where the lateral moraine has collapsed from the northern side. This is the place where this particular moraine has got collapsed and there are changes. There is a slope failure. So you can also see and there is some increase in the lake volume on the backside. So you can have such kind of comparisons if you want. You can do without ordering the data. Also, you can have such kind of understanding and also you can order data for detailed understanding. And this is free of cost. So this is open source data you can download from our this particular Bhoonidihi browsing portal. So I know now I'll take you to the last. My option was there, Bhoonidihi Upgraha. So this is the Upgraha which shows you the live passes of the satellite, how they are passing over the globe. You can click on any particular thing and you can see list 4 AWIPS. Resource set to list 3, list 4 AWIPS is passing over this particular area. EOS 06 Ocean Set 3 is passing over this area. Sentinel 2B is passing over this area. Resource Set 2A is passing over here. So you can see where Cartosat 3 is passing over here, and none of the satellites are passing over India at the moment, because all satellites generally pass in the morning time frame. They pass over this Indian subcontinent. So you are seeing where exactly the satellites are passing. You can also have a forecast of next 2 days. They can tracking prediction beyond 2 days may be poor due to old that whatever that ephemeris data is that gets changed. So it is not advisable to see forecast more than 2 days, beyond 2 days. But next 2 days where the passes will be there, you can also see this. You can submit and you can see live. Tomorrow the passes will be here. Resource set 2 will be passing over India. This will be passing over here. This will be passing over here. So if you are also interested to know, suppose today I have got the data, now next data when will be available over my area, you can also have a visualization of the passes, so that this is required in times of any specific application you want to do, where it is time bound application, where you are required to know when next pass will be available over that area. So these are the applications available. Now you can just go down. You can also go for data pricing. Now the next question is there. You have seen, but what is the cost of the data? So you can see on this particular, once you click on the pricing, it takes you to the site of National Remote Sensing Center, which is the authority where this data sets are downloaded in the IMGO's center, and where they are processed, and where the orders are sent to the user. So you can see what is the cost of PAN data, or any list 4 MX data, or any other microwave data, what pricing will be there. So the pricings are listed, and you can, if you want to know the technical details, I have shown you which satellites are available, how you can browse the satellite, but you also want to know what is the resolution, what is the swath, for which application it can be useful. So you can click on this particular details. You can get Cartosat satellite 3, what sensor is there, what is the resolution, which from when it is available, microwave data sets from when to when they are available, hyperspectral if satellites, when to when they are available, what is the remote sensing data policy it says, what is the price list, through which sites the data are generally disseminated, any query. So you can go through this technique. For technical details you can go to this particular site. And for seeing any kind of live demo or whatever I explained you, these videos are also, this is whatever I've showed you is also available in the form of video. So there are recorded videos which you can see and order the data, whether for registering, data order, or open source data download. These are available over there. I hope I have been able to take you through this particular three icons which are available for browsing or for comparing or visualizing on orbit viewer. Any queries are there, you may put your question, I'll be happy to answer. Or you can also put your queries in my email, where we can have more discussions. And also cmbhatt at the rate irs.gov.in. And also these questions can be posed directly to the NRSC, who National Remote Sensing Center, who are actually handling this particular portal. If you go to their data pricing, there you can find contacts, details are also available, who is responsible for all this thing. You can also go to contact us and you can put your query. With this I'll end my discussion, and if any questions are there, you may post it them or write through email. Thank you.